Okay guys, here's the Craftsman 3263, the 7-inch carbide tipped adjustable dado blade. I've heard on the Facebook and on the pages that this thing does not work, and I'm fixing to show you that it will work. You just have to have the right things to make it work. Now, somehow Craftsman, in their infinite knowledge in the 70s, decided that we didn't need to be able to put a wrench on the back side of the blade, so I'm using a 1/2-inch piece of pine. It's 1/2 inch thick and 1 inch wide, just to hold the blade so I can get the nut off. And then it's tight quarters for my big fingers, let me tell you. So here's the blade. Just set it on the arbor. And we don't use the retention washer that comes with the saw, just the nut. Sorry about the fans in the background, it's hot in the shop. And reverse with the stick and the wrench and tighten it down. It don't have to be overly tight. And that's a throat plate I made out of a piece of 1/4-inch plywood. Maybe I'll do a video on how to do those. It's not a big deal. And that's a hyper tough drive from Walmart. I picked that little drill up about 8 years ago, and this is the third one, and they all still work. Well, you can see that blade is noisy. It is scary to turn on, and it doesn't cut right, as you can see. In this picture, you can see that the cut is high on one side, low on the other, and that's because the blade's wobbling on the arbor. And so here's the fix. I'm going to pull the blade back out. Guys, if you need an insert, that's 1/4-inch plywood or MDF is the way to go for that. Okay, we're going to take the blade back out again. And yes, the saw is unplugged for all this. This is a bushing that I got from Amazon. The link is in the description for this. This is a 3/4 to 1/2 inch bushing that I picked up on Amazon. They're $10 a pair. I couldn't find just a single one. I had to buy the pair, but the length is exactly right to fit inside this saw blade. This is the model 3263 blade. It's made by Craftsman, and again, it's just the nut. This is an old 1 horsepower saw, but it sure does cut straight and true, and I hate to replace it. If you're interested, those hyper tough drills are really nice for I think 25 or 30 bucks a piece, and of course when the battery goes dead, the battery's more than the drill, but for 30 bucks. The last one lasted 8 years before it went down, and I've had this one a year. So now you can tell that this is much quieter and much smoother, and the dado is actually square. So thanks for watching.